Okay, so, yeah, baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. All right, off with that notification because I know I'm live over here or over there. I know how this works. This is weird. I keep getting like further chair. It's weird how. What is up, man? I thought I scared you away, by the way, because of my hatred for England. Sorry, not sorry, bro. Cover up my human heads back there. I mean, it's okay. You can bag on America too. It's fine. But no, I thought I might have scared you away. Cause man, look at that. It's like. Sorry, I haven't been watching. No, I know. Like I said, I thought I scared you away there for a minute. I was like, uh-oh. Like just when I thought I made a new England land buddy by telling him how much I hate his country. Well, fuck England land. Why didn't he come back? Oh, fuck what you're all about. Why don't you like me? But now I wondered if maybe, I know you came in that one day for a second, but I was like, uh-oh. I was like, he hasn't been back. And hey, Tim, what's up? But glad you're back. It's over. It's like 5 in the morning over there or something. So that's redonkulous. Oh yeah, my new brush that I made it's like a haircut at home. Oh my god. And Logan, weird. I haven't seen you in forever or talked to you forever. But yeah, I tried to make a brush of my own. Well, I didn't try to make it. I just tried to cut it down so it would be curved and I could use it better. And wow, that came out like a haircut at home. It is bad. It's bad and I should feel bad. Fuck it, I probably won't use it. I wanted to use it, but I'm going to try a different. It's not going to have this. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, it probably will. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Probably won't be fine. But we'll see what happens. And let's see how far. 7 at night, huh? It is 12:30 here in the daytime, not nighttime. So that is like 7 hours difference, bro. That's crazy. I know in Australia it's like literally the opposite side of the fucking world. And over there it's like when we were playing, when we get together and we play and shit. And yeah, hey, what's up, man? It's like, I'm trying to think of what time it was. Like over here, it was, I think 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And over there, it was like 7 in the morning or something. They were just getting up and like everybody over here was kind of getting tired. So it was funny because it's like, Jesus Christ, it is literally almost the opposite side of the world. You guys are just getting up for the day and we're all kind of winding down for the day. Oh, hey, look, that just popped right out. Oh, that's how you clean up your paint right there, people. Oh, my trash thing's way over there today. Yeah, close enough. All right. Oh, well, looks like my trash thing's in the floor now. By that I mean just my floor. I gotta clean my fucking office floor up. It's disgusting. Oh, look, here come my kids. I just started doing something. Now they decide to show up. Neat. All right. Well, I'm not used to my paint stuff coming out quite so easy, but I'm not going to complain. Usually it comes out and it's more than one of them.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
Hello, Father.
Alrighty. And Noodles, who came down with you?
What do you mean? The dog.
What other child is awake? Oh, Kyra, really? This early?
Yeah.
I say this early at 12:30 in the afternoon. Oh, crap. Well, I just, she'll be like, Dad, I'm hungry. I need food. And I'll be like, eat some more dirt like the rest of the children. I'm kidding, of course. I don't feed them dirt. I legally have to say that. But we're not a third world country. Jeez. Thank God. I mean, you know, come on, just peel off, you ding dong. There we go. So anyway, so how does England land? You guys over there, because I don't really know a lot. I mean, again, like I got a buddy that I play with over there that she's from England land. And, you know, I really don't understand what she says. A lot of period, crumpets and tea, crumpets and tea. I don't know. And then a lot of cussing in between that. But other than that, I don't really know what she actually says. I just kind of pretend like I do, you know? You guys talk crazy weird. So with that in mind, you know, here in America, we're fucked, right, bro? Like completely fucked over. What?
Can you put pants inside out?
Sweetie, this isn't a pair of pants. Okay, hold on. This is a shirt.
I know it is.
That's a nice little shirt. This is a pillowcase. I mean, here, if you want to use this as a pair of pants for today, sure. You can just crawl right in there and be a sack of potatoes. That's fine. But that's a pillowcase. I mean, yep, here, I'll turn the pillowcase inside out for you, though. There you go. Now, I don't know that. There you go. Good thing I just did laundry. And, yep, that's pillowcase, sweetie. Your laundry stuff, though. What, is she going outside or something?
Yeah.
For what? How cold is it outside?
Not very.
Okay. I've been outside. What is a glizzy? I don't know. Is that some England people talk? A glizzy? I mean, okay, that sounds like I gotta wait till my kids leave the area to talk about. So here you go, sweetie.
I
Have
don't
a,
want to wear a pillowcase.
yeah. How's your foot look?
My body's really small from yesterday. It's the same.
The same? Okay. Be careful on it. I'm waiting for the doctors to call, so bye. Anyway, I thought it was something in America or something, a glizzy. Okay, anybody over here on Facebook know what a glizzy is?
Yeah.
Ooh, what are we painting? Oh, hey, Erica, what's up?
I know what a glizzy is.
No, you don't.
It's a hot dog. I mean, it's like, you know, plain hot dogs is just like no bun or anything. Just that.
What are you talking about?
That's a glizzy.
It's a glizzy. What?
People call it glizzy.
People call it glizzy now? What are you talking about? Is that something from your generation? You crazy kids these days?
What?
Is it like on TikTok or something? Yeah. Yeah, it's on TikTok?
Yeah.
Well, that's why nobody knows what it is. All right, bro. So apparently children today on TikTok call just a hot dog on a bun with nothing on it a glizzy.
No,
What?
I said a hot dog with no buns.
So just a hot dog?
Yeah.
Just a wiener?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently just a wiener is called a glizzy now. That's the stupidest crap I've ever heard. I'm going to go on TikTok and be like, look, kids, you're dumb. It's called a hot dog. It doesn't need a new name. That's stupid. Okay, well, there we go. We all just learned something important and new. Apparently, TikTok has now dubbed a hot dog a glizzy. See, that sounds like something you guys would say. I mean, like, to me, it does. To me, that a glizzy sounds like something that you'd say in some other country here, but apparently not. Apparently, us Americans are saying weird wackadoo shit now. Okay.
Like you.
I mean, I guess. So, a glizzy is just a hot dog. I guess I'm learning things from my child's culture. And their fucking weird ass lingo. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? And that's the first thing I heard from kids that I have to be an old person about and go, you kids and your crazy new languages. Damn, I have to be an old man about that one. Whereas before, it's like all these kids are using stuff we've all kind of used. they're like, no, you're too old. You wouldn't understand. It's like, we literally, like, our generational gap isn't that far because technology. Okay, technology back when our parents were parents, huge gaps. They went from like record players, and then it was like, our generation, CD players and stuff like that. So it was like a huge technological difference over 30-year span. We went from like digital media to streaming media, and it's like not even a few years, a couple of years, 10 years max, we've had this change. We existed within that space. It's all relative to our lifetime too. So it's not really that different. Parents use TikTok, grown-ups use TikTok, businesses use TikTok for advertisements, all kinds of stuff. So it's not even like a big deal. But Glizzy, well, that's wackadoo. I don't even understand how that works. There we go. You just pop up. Oh, and Erica, what we're painting is a meat tower. It originally started as, okay, I didn't give up on the Christmassy picture. I just needed to get something out. So what ended up happening was I set Christmas or the wintry theme aside for a minute, and I went, okay. And hey, Andrew, what's up? Oh, because I said the word taint, you showed up, bruh. Yeah, I was thinking of you, buddy. Tainting with 4 today. I caught the TikTok bug. Oh no, I'm gonna do it too. I have to. I have to be an idiot. But I'm inventing a caricature just for TikTok. Oh yes, I am. So, and I'm not going to advertise it as me. I'm not going to have any connection to myself. I'm going to go a whole new route with my existence on this to see if see what happens. But anyway. But I don't remember what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. It's probably not important anyway, just like everything else I do. Close enough to being clean. Yeah. Oh, I'm painting a thing. That's what I was talking about. I asked because I'm getting some big vibes from it. The painting. Oh, yeah. It's good. I'm glad you're getting some vibes from it because it's something, it means stuff. But I just kind of needed to get something out on an emotional level or creative level, whatever, what have you now. And because of that, yeah, I'll put it here. And because of that, I had to put the other one aside for a few, as often happens with me, it seems. Have to move on to get my shit out. Can't take too long. But just a little black, by the way, and some water. Tainting some meat. Looking good thing. Thanks. I'm terrible at painting actual meat, by the way. There's a guy on my Instagram that I follow. God, I would suck his balls just to get some of that talent out. Jesus Christ. For real. His ability to paint meat is unmatched. You'd swear to God. Maybe it is just pictures of meat. Maybe he's a lying sack of shit. Maybe that's what it is. Because seriously. But I need to get something out, and it's not even going the route in which my creative flow needed, but I was able to, again, connect logical brain and spiritually creative connection pretty well in the beginning. From the start of the painting process, and Erica, you've been around since the beginning. You saw the earlier struggles I was really having trying to connect myself. And I'm sure I will face those problems again in time. But the very beginning, when I was having such a hard time, I was really nervous and scared of doing this live anyway, though. I didn't know how it would go. I didn't know how I would react or anything would happen. It was so scary because, again, I don't open up and let people in on me while I paint. I've never done it. My own family doesn't even know. Now they do. Now this is kind of normal. But it was really scary in the beginning. Very nerve-wracking. So, I'm sure that played a huge part in my anger issues on that. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling more comfortable with it, so maybe that's helped me relax and kind of ease into my creative and my logical brain saying, okay, let's do this together. Whereas before it was a constant battle. But all my paintings have been constant battles. And even now I'm still like, no, this needs to be like that. But creatively, I feel wrong. Creatively, this needed to be a tower of some sort. Originally, it was going to be like a pristine tower, like a marble tower, but it was not necessary. And then the meat tower, because I just love meat, I guess. I don't know. Now, let's see if I can't screw this one up. See, yesterday I tried, and what I did was my paint was still wet. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I had a headache. But my meat, or my pink layer here was too wet for me to bring in the shadows and put on dog hair. So I screwed that up really bad. Oh, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, I was going to ask you about the fuck is up with like stuff over in England land. Like, you know, here in America, we're fucked. You know, we are. We're crazy over here, dude. From gun fanatics, both sides, to racism, both sides to sexism, both sides to trans rights, both sides. I mean, everybody is so polarized with insane. Like, nobody knows how to just talk to each other like normal people and, you know, have a dialogue and come to a conclusion and respect each other's opinions. And it's weird. So how does England compare by means of like, I mean, like, what is it like over there in the sense of like the racist riots? Do you guys have those? Is racism a huge topic over there? How does it all work over there? You know, I mean, I know how gun control works over there. It doesn't. You guys ain't got guns. You guys got sticks. But like the rest of it, you know what I mean?
Guys, get back, go.
I'm just curious about how that all works. Too much fucking black. Now I'll wait for your response. Lividly. I don't know what the word lividly actually means. I think it means like, oh my god.
Nothing's holding that. How is this not?
See, what I like to do though with my paint is this.
Hey, Dad, can you help us get up this
No, it's
thing?
fine. I got it.
He's got it. It's fine.
Move.
Hey, calm down. Yes.
No, I'm not uncalm. I'm just trying to figure this out. I've done it a million times before. How is it that easy?
I use, if someone annoys you, just punch them and it's over. Oh, see, that's great. I wish America was like that, but we get in trouble. We get sued by everybody and their kids. It's dumb over here, dude. Nah, this needs to be harder. Shit, I fucked it up. What? You sure you remember how you do it, son?
Dad, stop.
What? Oh, Dad, stop. Is that what I get?
You don't need to be sarcastic. Okay, how do you do this?
All right, hang on. Like that, bro. Congratulations, you figured it out. Yeah, good job, son. All right, let's try to pull up with this one. Oh, too much. Oh, Vic! I meant to do this. Vic! Don't need that brush no more. That was garbage. Holy shit, people. All right, so today already starting out in a bad manner. I want to come over and I don't want to wait to ask and message. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, you want to come over today? I mean, it's almost Christmas time, so I don't really care. I mean, I just didn't know if you meant like today or... All right, I'm fucking this up. It's time to do something different. Okay, but in England land, right? Like, let's say you're, I mean, for hypothetical reasons, let's say you're a white person and you punch somebody who's black because they're annoying you. Is that considered racist? And then you get in trouble for it? Or is it just a domestic dispute of whatever, and you punch somebody in the face and it's over? See, here in America, you become a social. This painting is looking like a twisted take on Lord of the Rings. No, it's not racist over there. See here, bro. If you're a white person and you do anything, you're racist. It's kind of how it's going now, right here in America. It's kind of weird. Nothing can be done here now without racism being involved. So it is kind of weird. And no. I get what you're saying though on that one, the little thing. But no, that's actually going to be the princess. The princess.
Give all your shit out.
Starting kind of looks like a military jacket for little kids.
Weird though, man. See, that would be the way it needs to be. It needs to be back in the day when, you know, it was just a dispute for the sake of disputes. You know, it's like, bro, you're pissing me off. Bro, I'm pissing you off. Punch, punch, punch. All right, we're done. But now it's literally everything turns into race. Everything turns into sexism. Everything turns into phobiaism. Everything here has to be like PC culture based. It sucks. It's like, you know, when you're old, used to you go say, back in my day, everything was a simpler time. It was, but not because of like technology and the kids and stuff. Because you just understood shit. It's like, dude, you're an asshole. Well, dude, you're an asshole. Well, fuck you then. Punch, punch, punch. And it was no problem. But now it's like, you know, well, I'm, you know, 1/10 trans. What? Well, I'm 1/16, you know, black. Gasp! And then it becomes like a racial trans war, and like the news gets involved and all kinds of crazy shit, and it becomes like a big problem when it's just, no, you're just two assholes fighting. Just be two assholes fighting, bro. You know? So we're gonna have to do this totally different now, by the way. Hey, you may not have that very loud.
I know it's not.
Because I don't want to get my shit muted.
It's not copyright.
All right, anyway. We may have to do this totally different now.
Yeah.
Because the way my method is not working because my brushes are wrong for this. And that sucks. And you know what, Andrew? Let me ask you a question. Since you're here in America, actually you're just an hour away from me, roughly. You know, we've never really talked about this, and I haven't really seen you chime in too much on it, man. But have you ever dealt with racism? Keep in mind, I'm talking about all kinds of shit on my shit, you know? I just like to get people's opinions, thoughts, processes. I want to know what's going on in the world. This isn't about just painting. It's about the world.
But say, don't sit on that lip.
But do you deal with it a lot, man? You know? That's a good question. That is not what I want this to look like. I wanted it to be much more blended, but I have to find my other brush. I have a really hard bristled brush that I use to kind of grind the paints together versus what I'm doing here. So it's frustrating. Girl, shut up. And hopefully Andrew's still in here. And Erica also never answered me about coming over. It's weird how like everybody who tunes in, like I know, it's funny. My YouTube, everybody's like bajillions of miles away, halfway across the world. On my Facebook, everybody's like within an hour, you know, or so. It's pretty funny. Shit, biscuits. You're way too much, aren't you? Nah, probably. Yeah, you are. I already know you are. Nah, you're all right.
Oh, 15. Want to do more? I just put on a bunch of random Shuffling music. All right.
What I may end up having to do is I may end up having to come back through here and doing this a couple of times to get the proper. I missed the question.
What we're doing next?
You asked the question. I want to come over, and I said, like right now, like today, or did you mean some other time?
Stuff like this. And go down the back.
And then the only real question I asked was I asked Andrew there if he was still in. I don't know if he's still here or not. I asked him if he deals with a lot of racism around in Oklahoma, in America here, because though he is not a black gentleman, he is a gentleman not of white color, which, you know, not of white tone. And I was just curious is if he deals with much in that regard, out of general curiosity. And if so, maybe like what it would be. See, the meat towers, I'm going to have to come in and figure out. I may have to actually detail this proper. Oh, yeah, today, if that's cool, I have 2 kiddos to pester yours. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can handle that. Well, you'll have to wait because I don't know. 12:51. You'll have to wait till my wife gets home, only because I don't know when we're supposed to be doing stuff with her mom for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. I thought we were supposed to do stuff yesterday, but I don't know. What is your COVID-19 system in America? Oh, you Englandlanders. You think we have a system here? Here's what we've got. We've got a bunch of rules that nobody gives a shit about. And then half the people give a shit about. And then some people like to argue about. And then it's really a confusing mess because some states say, right. And then some people in some states say, our state doesn't give a shit about any of it. And then other states are so super strict. And then there's towns in those states that say, just this little area, you have to wear masks and you can't go within 6 feet of each other and we'll arrest you if you don't. And then like one town over, which is like a 10-minute drive or fucking sometimes whatever, they're like, we don't give a shit, bro. Whatever, we don't give a shit, bro. Like my town, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about anything. Okay? But we have a town over, right? That is so super strict about it. So when you go shopping over there, oh yeah, it's super. Yeah, she just said, laugh out loud, our COVID system, huh? Yeah, see? It's not just me. It's weird because nobody gives a shit. We again are a nation divided so harshly down the middle and so aggressively per side. There's no real middle ground. It's either, and I don't mean this in a racial sense, but it's either black or white. You either believe it or you don't. You're either this way or that way. It's either yes or no. There is no middle ground. And it's really strange because we're like that politically, religiously, medically or whatever with the bugs, the things. And hey, not Taj. But you know what I mean? Like, it's our system here in America. So for COVID stuff, we're supposed to abide by these rules, but really nobody does. Very few people do. Our Walmart, which in England land, I don't know what the fuck that would be, but Walmart's like, you know, a big corporation that has big stores and just has everything you could fucking want. Our Walmart in our town, they don't give a shit. They actually took away the mask requirements, the things, and they used to herd us in like cattle, and you could only be like so many people here, and they would keep everybody. Oh no, that was at the beginning. Now they don't give a fuck. But in other Walmarts, they're still very strict, like, you know. And that's why Oklahoma is one of the worst COVID hit states. Rednecks don't give a fuck. Are we one of the worst COVID hit states? Because if that's the case, dude, like, it's interesting. My daughter had it. Kyra had it a couple, 3 months ago, and all of us tested negative. And then Ariana's grandpa just died from it.
Dad, why did you say my daughter had it?
'Cause you
Kyra
did.
had it.
That's okay. They know.
You said me twice.
Well, you did have it twice. No, I know you only had it once. But anyway, so dude, it's a mess over here. That's just America for you. Like I said, dude, America's a fucking disaster, dude. And that's just facts, man. We don't know what the fuck we're doing ever. Everybody's screaming about equality, which is good, but the equality thing's not really equality. It's like role reversal shit. Like, it's weird because the feminazis are like, we want equality for women. It's like, women have equality. What the fuck is going on? Oh shit. And then instead of like equality, it's like, no, men are fucking trash and men should be fucking killed and we don't need men. It's like, dude, that's not equality. That's like literally rallying to destroy men. That's tyrancy. You're fucking terrible people. So it becomes like a weird thing. The thing there, the COVID thing, people are like, COVID's not real. You know what? I don't think it is what they think it is in the media. I think that they've definitely stretched some aspects of it. Everyone is screaming about literally everything, but nothing is happening about it. Exactly. And that's the fucking problem. Everybody's screaming victim. Nobody is trying to help the problem, though. That's it. They're screaming, poor me, poor this, poor that. But at the same time, they're not going, how can I not be a victim? How can I actually fix it? And they're blaming everybody else for it. They're blaming everybody and everything else for it instead of saying, well, how can I stop this? Now, in some of those aspects, sure, we need to address some problems, abso-fucking-lutely. I'm not saying that they're just victimizing the problem or victimizing themselves in the problem. I'm saying some of the things, though, are a bit outlandishly stupid, where people aren't even making problems. They're making the loudness for it. But I brought this up the other day, Erica, where a lot of these people who are screaming, all these websites and stuff that are like, there was a thing on YouTube a while back about the racism thing, and that's just the easiest one to talk about because it's one of the biggest ones. Okay, so I don't mean to go to that one so much, but it's really easy to talk about because it's everywhere and it's really a pressing issue. But they were talking about like what do you think of when we say white people or something like that? And it's like, come the fuck on. Really? That's kind of pushing something there, you know what I mean? And it was a bunch of black people that were like, oh, I think oppression, and oh, I think, this, and I think that. And it's like, come the fuck on. Like, you're trying to put a fucking divide in between us. But here's the kicker. If there was no racism, if there was a solved problem, if they weren't pushing to be part of the problem and they were actually saying, how can we fix this divide between black culture, white culture, and the racism that is pushed upon everybody? How can we fix it? Let's pull together and make this not a problem. Instead of saying, well, what's the problem with white people? Why do you hate white people? Let's hate white people more. And they put more of a divide in there. Okay. If they didn't do that, they wouldn't bank off these videos. They wouldn't have any content. They wouldn't have anything to push. They wouldn't have anything to talk about. People love the drama. So the problem is they can't offer a solution to the problem, because if they did, they would destroy their own market. They would bury their own business. That's not a good business model. You don't offer people the cure. That's not what doctors do. They offer you a bottle of pills to keep you okay for an extended period of time, because you have to come back in a couple of months. And then in a couple of months, you have to keep revisiting them so they get paid a paycheck every couple of months. That's good business practice. It's not good morality practice, but it's damn good business. Same thing with these people who are pushing these videos about the problems in America and the problems here, the problems there. They're making bank off of ad revenue. They're making bank off of these other companies investing into their ideas and their shit. And they see them getting clicks and stuff, right? But if they actually offered the solution to the problem, which is open conversation with each other, the problems, coming together to find solutions. If they offered the problem solutions, they would destroy themselves in the process. And they don't want that to happen. They want this just like everybody else, because greed rules the human soul. Fact. Not in England. Well, that's because you guys are better than us. Of course, fuck you. So, no, that's America, dude. That's America. Home of the greed, man. Not free, greed. They've said that part in the song. But home of the brave and land of the greed. You know, home of the slaves and land of the greed. It's pretty fucking accurate. So it just sucks, man, because we know it, but everybody just wants a big piece of that fucking money pie. How about everyone gets $600 checks? That'll fix it all. Oh yeah, absolutely. I posted that on my Facebook. If you didn't notice, it said like, man, we're all doomed. We're fucked. We are. Hey, Owen, I want you to message me your address. I'm going to come live with you in England land because we're fucked here in America. It sucks, bro. I mean, it's a great country in some aspects. Oh, shit. Home of the slaves, land of the greed. Wow. Oh, thanks. I don't know. It just popped in my head. So I don't know. but dude, America is in a rough place. And you'll hear all these people that constantly say, no, America's fine. America's good. Woo, America. And I get it. Nobody wants to say that their country sucks and whatever. Yeah. But facts is facts. And sometimes you just got to accept it. You know? Sometimes you just got to come to fucking reality, bro. And be like, yeah, no, we're fucked. Sometimes we're just too stupid to fucking admit it. And by sometimes, I mean literally all the time. All of the times. God damn it. Where are my scissors? Man, fuck me. Come on, people. I have these little hairs here that are trying to stick out. And they're fucking me up. Just stick them down here for now. I think Andrew left because I haven't gotten him to respond yet. But oh, and you know what, Owen? I do. I have to owe. I owe your country an apology. Come to find out, man, some of the best horror movies ever are because of England land. Like 28 Days Later. Damn. So I gotta say, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry for knocking all the horror movies from England land, but a lot of the horror movies from England land suck. Yeah, I know. My wife pointed that out, and I said, shut the fuck up. It is. Oh, crap, it is. God damn it. There's a couple others that were really great that came from there, but damn it. But your indie horror movies suck. So fuck you guys. And just damn it. How do you fucking good horror movies too? Dang it. But I just didn't expect that one when my wife pointed it out. And I was all, damn it, woman. Why you gotta go and fuck shit up for me? Like I was just telling some Englander the other day. I was like, England sucks, and here's why. And she has to go and point out that I'm an idiot. I'm all, damn it, woman. You do that too much. Quit it. Oh, but my wife loves pointing out that I'm an idiot. So, you know, she does enjoy it quite a bit. See, I'm having quite an issue here. That's a little bit better. No, you fuck sticks. God damn it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back through here with all my shit. Just redo this 1,000,001 fucking times to try and get this to look worth a fuck. Oh my God, I hate this shit. It's like, why can't you just do what I fucking tell you, bro? I'll be back. Well, you're not going to miss anything except for me being fucking annoyed. But okay. I suppose my goddamn heater down here blasting me isn't helping either. I bitch about that too much. I'm like, fuck, it's hot. I should turn my heater down. And then I never fucking do. So that's my own goddamn fault. You know. You know, it's always interesting to learn about the alternate existences of other countries compared to America. And, you know, because there are vast, many differences between us and the other countries of the world. Mostly that we're better than all of them. But other than that, it's fun to learn about the differences. Like, you know, that you guys don't have quite the racial craziness that we do. And see, what's funny is, like, my buddies in Australia there, they say the same shit. You know, they say it does exist, you know, but it's not nearly like what it is here. And the Aboriginal people there have some issues, but that overall, if you look at America versus them, like, America's crazy. Like, crazy. And I mean, I can't deny it. I can't say, nah, brah, we're okay. Because we're not. And that sucks, man. Like, living here is what makes it weird. Because living in a place and having to admit that it's fucked, but there's nothing you can do about it, and knowing that most of your friends also know it's fucked, it's crazy. Because then you're looking at each other like, you know, we're a handful of people, but we're everybody. Like, pretty much everybody that's not social media made that you talk to kind of goes up. The problem with standing up is, first one to poke their head up gets their head shot off. You know, you become a martyr real quick, and not even for something that you're martyring for, but trust me, they'll make you the next fucking mass shooter somewhere or something, you know. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm now going to get tagged and marked, and God help me. So if you don't see me anymore, well, hey, you know why now, and that will suck. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess, and just remember, I'm not really like that. Just, that's just what they're going to do. Oh, God. What?
Looked it up.
What?
The winds are over 40 miles an hour now.
I know. They're really strong today.
Yesterday it was 1 mile per hour.
It was blowing me away.
Yeah,
Literally.
the winds are nuts today. Have you not been hearing it
It's
out there?
ridiculous.
It made me step on a pumpkin.
Go put those pumpkins in the trash right now, son.
What? Okay, don't yell at me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was on the list of things you were supposed to do yesterday. I guess Sarah didn't tell you.
Hey, I'm working out finally. I told you to come up there and tell me whenever you guys were done. I don't want that.
Kids. Let's build a community at Slab City. Oh, Slab City, bro. Now, for you Englandlanders that have no idea what Slab City is, let me tell you. Let me tell you what Slab City is. Hang on a second. Slab City is what's considered the last town with no law. Okay. Slab City is in California. which is our north, south, east, west coast, down there by that. And it's a place where people just pretty much are just addicts, drug addicts as fuck. And there's no law. They are just a bunch of homeless people that set up shop and live in a little shithole town. What I'm trying to think of the exacts of it. Somebody like bought the land, if I'm not mistaken, and then it falls outside of government territory or something. And then they died or just abandoned it or something, but somehow it slipped through the basic laws, and now it just kind of sits there. Really weird. There's something like that, I think. I can't really remember. But yeah, Slab City, wow. That place, it's just a bunch of junkies hanging out. And you just kind of, there's no running water, there's no sewage, there's no, slightly sounds like England. Yeah, only a smaller scale. It's like a small England, you know, little shithole. Just that's it, bunch of junkies, you know, no running water. Just that's it. People eating poop because, you know, they don't really have anything else to do. And, you know, there's a documentary on YouTube about it. Yeah. But yeah, Slab City, man. That's a place. It's a place. Don't know how to feel about that, but you know. Yeah, you're still gonna have to do chores. But anyway, it is an interesting place to think about. But here's the problem, Erica. Communities, right? A commune. Because Englandlander, here in America, a lot of people like to try and live off the grid. You're not off the grid. They have drones over the fucking states, and people, they follow everybody everywhere, dude. We're the most paranoid motherfucking country, I swear. And people think our government's gonna help us and take care of us. Our government doesn't give a fuck about us. And to think otherwise is the most ignorant, blatantly ignorant shit I've ever fucking heard. Anyway. But in these communes and stuff, we're paranoid because we have quite a few reasons to be. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know, maybe. We're America. We're just America. But here's the thing. These communes and stuff, people go off grid, right? Where off grid means like they create their own electricity from solar power or wind power, et cetera, so they don't have to rely on the government to support it. They also raise their own food and all this stuff. So they're pretty much a community off and away, so they're not involved with anybody or anything else. They don't have to be. A commune. Here's the shitty part. They have to buy the land off the government and then pay taxes every year on that land by the government. So the government still knows you're there. Like, how the fuck does that work? I'm off the grid. They don't know where I'm at, bro. I've escaped the government. Well, I mean, except for I have to pay the government every year to where my land's at. You know, so I mean, they know that I'm there, but they don't know where I'm at, bro. They know where you're at. They totally know where you're at. So that shit always cracks me up. I don't know. It's getting a little bit of structure to it. I gotta shave my balding ass. Look at how bald I'm getting. Fuck. It just never ends. This is as high. This is as tall as this hair gets now. God, it's so sad. So sad. My son makes fun of me for being bald. I'm like, bro, this is your future, man. Like, enjoy it. Make fun of me now while you can. Because you're fucked. Ain't that right, son?
Ain't that right?
Ain't that right?
That woman was crazy.
That lady was crazy, son. Why did you just walk in there, turn on the light?
I'm gonna get back in a second. Sorry, they're yelling and stuff, and dogs are in my way.
I need a smaller brush. This brush is not doing what it needed to do.
Oh, thank you, bro.
It all fell down on your beard. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I tell people. I'm like, no, it just migrated. It was like, no, we got to move south for the winter. Forever. No, yeah, way better.
You knocked out the ornament.
This is taking way longer than I wanted it to. Usually my other method, which I do not know why it's not working right now, is because my brush. The brush I normally use is like a really thick, heavy, synthetic fibered brush like that one I tried to cut like a haircut, but it just, oh my God, when I cut it, it was too much and I fucked that up. I should have just left it alone. Like everything, I should just stop when I know better. You get these gut feelings like, you're going to fuck that up. And then you keep going. Yeah, that's kind of my life. You know, I'm like, I'm going to fuck this up. Yeah, let's see what happens. You know what's going to happen? You're going to fuck it up. You just literally said, oh, I'm going to fuck this up. Now let's just keep going. Why would you do that? You know, it's like, no, bro, stop. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to be going through here and highlighting just little bitty areas with black to give it more of a spirally thing. And then I got to go back with the fucking other color and spiral it up again and then go back with some more darkness and just keep shading it through to see if I can get it to pull out before it has babies. So this part's going to take forever, but I'm in no rush. I keep wanting to shave my beard, by the way, Erica. I miss having a face, kind of, but then I remember that, you know, I look like a penis thumb, and I don't have a neck. I don't have a chin. It's just head, neck. So I look like a goddamn penis thumb. And I don't think I should do that. Here in another year, I'll probably forget that I look like a penis thumb. And then I'll be like, oh, I need to shave that. Man. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't have a fucking chin. No, God damn it. I just look like a penis thumb again. That'll be terrible. And I'll never grow this mange back out, ever. This thing is a wreck to keep anything. I'm probably going to manscape it soon, though, and I'll look like one of those, what, don't ever remember? I don't ever, yeah, but I got fat. I used to have a chin. I used to have a jawline. I don't have a jawline anymore under here. It's just like, it just goes straight. Bloop. So yeah. No, you remember me before I got chubby. And now that I'm all chubby, it's just, bloop. Nah, it's just straight up. I'm like a penis thumb. Like a penis thumb. I can't risk it. I can't risk it for the biscuit. Just manscape it, like you said. Yeah, I'm going to for fancy looking purposes, I guess, and start taking a little bit better care of myself. Your mustache is kind of epic, though. Yeah, whenever I actually do things with it, it's pretty big. I mean, it goes pretty out there if I actually do it right. You know, it's got its length to it a little bit there. If I actually was to, my wife keeps telling me to get that wax, and she got me some, but it sucked. I didn't like it at all. It was like, it wasn't really waxy. It was like an oil. And it was just, I was like, no, fuck that. I want it to like sculpt it, not to make it like greasy. You know? I don't want the big greasy easy on my face. Shit. Now, as with anything, I know you can't really see it too well from there, but slight layers, by the way, little layers gives it that depth, and you'll start seeing little bitty, bloop, 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 which is an ironic thing. And it's an ironic thing, because I don't want people to get close enough to look at the clouds because they look terrible up close. But I wouldn't mind getting close enough to look at the little details here that are coming out in that. Like, what the fuck, bro? Make up your mind, right? No, I don't have to make up my mind. That's the peep. That's the pee-pee. What am I saying anymore, guys? Come on. Jesus. I had a headache yesterday. Maybe that's just keeps maybe it's flowed over. I don't know. And see, if I was still buff, Erica, I'd have a jawline, so I wouldn't need the beard, but I'd keep the mustache. And I'd walk around in like a full body onesie that's like the red and white bars all down it. Huh? Think about that, yo. And I just walk around and I'd talk like, I don't know, from the 1920s or something about like lifting heavy stuff and things all the time. That's all I'd do. It'd be stupid. It'd be amazing. But that's all I would do. I would have to. It would just be by like law. I'd have to do that, Just randomly find people and be like, do you need something heavy lifted? And they'd be like, what? No, who are you? I'd be like, I'm the heavy lifting guy. I don't know what those guys are called. Strongmen. That's stupid of me to not know that. And if you can see, I'm adding in a little bit of oompa doompa here. Little oompa doompa. Giving them a little bit more, yeah, fuck yes. You know what? Now we're just going to detail it like this. Tiny, tiny details. We're just going to do it this way. I mean, I should have done it this way to begin with. But instead, I was like, no. Yeah, and look, there's my method right here coming in, even. Using the water itself to pull out even darker holes. Why did this not work with my other brush then, bro? Why is it working with this brush, bro? This is weird. Oh, yeah, that's starting to look fucking beautiful right there. What up, Keith? All right, so this is actually starting to work now. What the fuck? Again, I'm just making a big watery mess here. Future reference. You know what I think I'm going to do one day? I think I'm going to take a painting and use my palette as the painting. I'm going to paint another painting using the palette as a painting, but the palette will be the painting, right? So then I'll just wet everything down on it and it'll become a big blobby mess of shit and see what that turns into. Because like that black looks cool all the way. It's like losing color here and there and shit. You can't really see it over there, but man, I think I'm going to do that. That'd be epic. Yeah. And then see where it turns out and then be like, oh, that's garbage. And then hate myself for even trying something new. Because that's what I do. And that was way too fucking much. Maybe I should make vaginas out of this. I'm going to make it vaginas. Holy fuck. I don't mean that in a perverse sense at all. I really don't. But I am going to kind of give it more of a vagina look. Not yet. I've got to go back through and fix some stuff, obviously. But abso-fucking-lutely. That is where I'm going to go with some of this. Nice. Good job, Eric. High five. Self-high five. That's a clap. Meat tower looks great. Thanks. I've decided it's going to be a meat tower of vaginas just now. Yeah, because it's, Queen of the Ants, right? Which, by the way, don't worry, I didn't give you credit a couple days ago when I mentioned that or talked about the ant method. I did actually give you credit. But I'm going to add kind of a little bit of a vagina-esque to it. Subtle vagina-esque to it. It's not going to be blatant and gratuitous by any means. But that way people can be like, that's supposed to be like vagina lips and stuff kind of going on in that meat tower? Like, what the fuck? But being that it is Queen of the Ants, give it a more feminine aspects to it, I think would help. But before I do that, I've got to tweak it out a little bit. This is working out pretty good, although now I gotta tweak out some other stuff. And I'm gonna have to add some more coloration to it a little bit here and or there. Did I use my candy pink? My wife wants to know if they're going to be vaginas or vulvas. I'm a man. There's no difference. Jesus. Asking all kinds of weird, fancy fucking scientist questions and shit. Vulvas and vaginas. They're the same thing. Jesus. You know what I mean. They're all the same parts. I heard somebody coming downstairs. Yeah, see? You know, Mr. Robbie there, just because you're Mr. Dr. Robbie doesn't mean nothing. But vaginas are vaginas, Volvos are cars. You know what? They're not going to be cars. I'm not going to paint cars in there. Jesus. Them vaginas parts are all parts, bro. They're all the same thing. Just vaginas parts. America. That's how it works. But let me bring out a little bit more of. Yeah, you're gonna fuck me up, ain't you? All right. Because I want to bring out a little bit more right here. And again, you guys can't see half this shit. I'm sure there's vagina cars. That'd probably be horrifying. Jesus Christ, bro. What do you dream about at night? You might want to go to a psychologist. Like, seriously. Vagina cars. I'm just trying to highlight it a little bit. That is your genre. What, vagina cars? We're going to the psychologist. I really, yeah. I needs to again, but that's neither here nor there about vagina cars. Okay, that would be kind of horrifying if you think about it. I mean, on a few different levels of weird. I mean, of course, a lot of guys would be like, "No, man, I'd love to get into a vagina car." But when you think about the logistics of that, would you really want to be in a vagina car? Really? Would you? Probably not. I mean, really, probably not. Especially when it gets in like one of those really sticky, nasty, hot, sweaty days, you know, like summertime. I'm pretty sure at that point you're not going to want to be in a vagina car at all. So I'm just saying, you know, guys don't think about that shit a lot. You know, they just say stupid shit to be guys. Fun stories. Back in school days, back in my day when I went to school, a lot of my friends and shit would always say the dumbass shit. I want to be a gynecologist, yeah, because then I get to look at all the vaginas, And I'd always go, dude, what the fuck? I would hate to be a gynecologist. And they're like, oh, because you're an FAG, aren't you? And I'm like, no, because girls don't go to the gynecologist because everything's great. They don't go to the gynecologist because they're like, oh, you know what, my vagina, everything's perfect. Let me just go have some dude poke and prod it. I'm like, they go because they're like, oh my God, that smells like a dead animal. And there's pus flying out of it. I need to go get that looked at. And then you're going to be the guy going with your face in it. And then they're like, gross, man, you're right. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy sleeping tonight. Because, you know, again, guys don't think about that stuff. Guys are just dumb. And they go like, yeah, vaginas, yeah, vaginas. And you're like, no, I mean, you know, yeah, vaginas, but at the same time, like, you got to put perspective into this stuff. You can't just be like an idiot. You know, I mean, when you're going to get that point, girls take precautionary means and they're like, oh, let me go to the bathroom. And they're in there like freshening shit up and doing crazy stuff and God knows what with crazy mechanical apparations that do this and spray that and God knows what. And they come out and you're like, that's a pristine vagina. But, you know, it's not always like that. So you got to be careful. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to be a gynecologist because you have vaginas. Like, no, bro. You got to think, man. You got to think. People don't go to the gynecologist because their vaginas are great. They go to the gynecologist because the opposite. Their vaginas are not going great. Their vaginas are having some problems. And they're like, oh, no, that's not normal. I got to go get something done. Because that is not the goods. My vagina has the sad face. This is a weird vagina tangent. Yeah, welcome to it. You know, you came in just at the right time there, Robbie. Welcome to the vagina tangent. Vagina-gent. Vagina-gent. Vagangent. The vagangent. I don't know. I like to make up random words sometimes. Sometimes they work. Sometimes they don't work. But I'm just trying to bring some of this back together before I actually tweak it right. I fucked it up a little bit, so let's try to fix it a little bit. Good fucking luck with that. Doodly 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 doo 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 doo. Because all this is kind of way too into each other, and I want to have a little bit more color popping, lock popping. I remember. Oh, fucking Undrum. Good, because I forgot it. Yeah, it's a fucking Undrum. Dude, see, you could have patented my word. Thanks. Thanks for not. But I totally forgot about fucking Undrum. Thanks for reminding me, bro. I'm going to have to copyright that now. Like, man, this is a fucking Undrum. I actually used to write down all the words I would say at random because people were like, dude, you say so much crazy, weird shit. And I'm all, man, I need my own dictionary. So I started writing them all down. I have a little book somewhere. It's called the Eric Dictionary. And there's a lady at Walmart who used to ask me all the time if I had anything new in my Eric Dictionary. It was pretty funny because she knew about that. She knew I was always writing it down because she was one of the people that suggested it, actually. She's like, you should write this stuff down. You say some crazy stuff. I'd actually like to read it. And I'm like, okay, cool. She was a cool lady. I don't know what happened to her. I haven't seen her in a long time. She quit Walmart, but I don't know where she went. So I'm not that big of a creeper, guys. Jesus. Or am I? Emma, where'd you go, Walmart lady? Where did you come from? Where did you go, Walmart lady? Love how my son dug out the Total Gym earlier and has not put it up yet. That's great. He won't put it up all fucking day, but that's okay. Maybe I'll bust down on it and try not to get fat. Work out my vagina tangent. Tangent. Tangent doesn't sound right now. Tangent. Sounds like that movie where everything moves backwards. Well, that's Tenant. Vagina Tenant, where your vagina moves backwards. So anyway, enough about weird vaginas that move backwards. Nobody wants a backwards moving vagina. Or do they? What would that even be like? How would that work? That really wouldn't be any different. Except maybe you'd pee inside, like you'd suck pee up. This is what I think about all the time, by the way. My brain just does weird stuff. And I'm like, okay, brain, let's not think about that ever again. And my brain's like, no, too bad. We're going to think about that all the time now. And I'm all, all right, well, this is my life now. I live this way. And looks like I'm thinking about vaginas peeing inside themselves now. Great. That's the best, brain. So appreciate it. And my brain loves to accommodate me. Loves to accommodate me. Oh my God. I can't believe I have to go over this stuff a bajillion times. I'm sorry it's so boring because everybody like tunes in and is like, what are you doing? Oh, you're just sitting there painting that again still. God damn, it takes forever. I'm like, yeah, it really kind of fucking does because I fucked up and now I'm trying to fix my fuck up. And I'm like, okay, let me talk about vaginas and peeing in them. You know? Now that's a thing though. I mean, that is a whole thing on its own. Just You know, if you ever look that up, probably shouldn't, but well, this is getting more awkward as it goes. All right, so we just keep on painting and not talking about peeing in vaginas. I am definitely going to get banned anytime from Facebook and YouTube and shit like that. It's only a matter of fucking time. I'm demonetized as fuck on YouTube, though. And my channel doesn't even get promoted. Like, I don't... YouTube's funny, and it sucks. It's not boring. I'm washing dishes. This makes it better. Thanks. I'm glad that my boringness can make your boringness less boring. YouTube has fucked me over hardcore. And I know it has. Because of all my copyright strikes. When I did like the, you know, the movie reviews, I've had a bunch of them removed. I've had our music videos banned. We lost our channel at one point and it got reinstated, which I never thought would happen, but that was a long time ago because of our music videos, because people thought we actually killed somebody on one of the music videos, which is funny. And so we got in trouble for that. All kinds of fun stuff. But YouTube has been fucking me over so much, man. And I know that none of my videos get out to anybody, and that sucks. And I know that none of my videos are really reaching any kind of an audience. It's rare that it does. A little bit, yes. Not much, though. And that's what sucks. Because they used to kind of get out there. But YouTube, since like the problem I had with Universal Studios, that was a fun little battle. Because I was like, I'm not even using your fucking movie. What the fuck? And they're like, copyright claim. I'm like, it's not. It's a short film I made, you fuckholes. Like, what are you even fucking copywriting? They're like, oh. And, you know, YouTube's like, well, they're right. I'm like, it's not even their fucking movie. How are they copyright claiming something I fucking did? Like, you fucking idiots. It's ridiculous. So, you know, shit like that. And then, you know, you get strikes. You get too many strikes. Well, then you're fucked up. You get too many strikes on your channel. They shut it off forever. I'm good right now. I still have a looming... it was supposed to go away at the end of the fucking year. But I still have a looming... this is last year. It's supposed to go away last year. It's still there, though, all year. When I went against community guidelines for our video Kill Kill that I reloaded. And woo! Which is interesting because I used video footage from the vegans, from the animal protesting people and all that stuff there, and from PETA's actual YouTube. I got the video footage from PETA's YouTube. And they said the video footage I used is animal cruelty and violence, and it goes against everything. There's community standards. Yet PETA's got the videos on their page. You know? Now, if they would hit me with a copyright strike, I would have agreed with that. I'm like, yeah, I totally stole their fucking footage for this video because that was the whole point. But they didn't. They said, no, it goes against our community guidelines because, you know, animal cruelty and stuff and all. Okay, and then they struck me against my channel. And they're like, we're going to shut you down. And I'm like, oh, fuck you. It quite sucked. They didn't shut me down, but I mean, you know. Anyway. I should probably put a little bit more over. I don't know, look. It looks different, again, in person than it does on there. I like how it looks on there to a point. But at the same point, like, I'm trying to figure out now, like, I can't really put vaginas in it very well. And I know, obviously, yes, I see what everybody out there is probably looking at. And they're going to go, put a big vagina right there. That's too cliche. That's too expected. That's too obvious. I don't want there to be an obvious vagina. I don't want there to be a vagina that people go, hey, vagina. I want it to be subtle. Where people go, I think that's supposed to be like vagina right there. And like maybe right there, it looks kind of like a vagina. Oh, I wonder. Oh, man, no problem, dude. You go do your thing, man. Thanks for saying what's up and and answering my questions and enjoying me talk about how England's probably way better because 28 Days Later exists. And I do think that was a great movie. Good job. Damn. But your weather sucks, so fuck you guys. Actually, no, that would be the greatest weather ever. Yeah, no, our weather is fucking terrible here. It just wants to burn you alive 24/7. So gloom and doom weather 24/7 would be great too. God damn it, I'm gonna move to England. Anyway, but yeah, we'll catch you later, dude. Thanks. But I don't want there to be an obvious vagina. I want it to be subtle vagina, you know? Just a little vagina. Just enough vajiggles to make it make sense, but not too many vajiggles. I call them vajiggles. But you know, just a little wiggle in the vajiggles. Damn. Like, fuck, I don't know, man. And then, of course, the subjects around here, you know, also will help make everything a pop. Look what these masks are doing to my beard. Look at this garbage. I got this, like, dent right here now. Like, look at that dent. You know, I hate it. I hate that. That's what sucks. Like all the COVID-19 shit, and the one thing I got to complain about is my damn beard's bent. And I can't even bend it back out. It's not like it's a fucking twisty tie or anything like that. I can't just be like, It's like shaping that way because I keep putting the masks on. And they go under my chin, and my beard does that thing. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. Anyway. See? Nothing works. Fucking stupid. Maybe if I like braided it out like this, and I did braid it straight out, it'd be like ridiculous, you know? Maybe that would work. I don't know. I don't know how you do that to refix your beard. Again, that wax would probably do good. I don't know. Now it's not about painting. It's about my beard. My beard. Anyway. All right. So, again, I'm, of course, letting this dry. I do that a lot. That's when I go talking about my beard and weird shit. A lot. The overall contrast is going well. You know, this pops with backgrounds and things of that nature. This down here worries me a little bit. It almost seems like it doesn't blend in well enough. It seems too crisp. No big deal. I'll take care of that shortly, especially when it comes into the other guys, the subject matter, the people. I still got to figure out how I want her to look here. I'm staying away from that. I still have a little bitty vine meat towery thing right there. Probably going to put one in front of her a little bit right here, so that way it gives it a little more depth. So I'm skipping that for now because I don't need to until I figure out how she's going to really look. I just wanted her to kind of be just like a figure, but I kind of wanted her to blend into the meat tower a little bit. I don't know. And there's going to be no defining method. I like the femininity curvy shape. You know, originally it was just straight because it was going to be, like I said, like a marble tower, white, pure, you know, kind of thing. But I realized that'd be way too contrast, way too bright, and I do that with every painting. I always put something pure white somewhere just to piss off my old art teacher. And because again, she's told me never to do that, but I always do because it's funny. It's a huge art world no-no. But then I did kind of notice that it kind of took on a little bit of a curve like that, like when I curve these in. And if I would have thought about it, hindsight's 20/20, I would have made it more feminine. But the fact that it already has curvature to it, hopefully subconsciously would allude to that, perhaps. And the fact that you said that without me mentioning that maybe makes me have a little faith that other people will catch it and go, Okay, all right. And I just kind of thought that way earlier today, where I was looking at it through the screen, kind of going, you know what? It kind of has like a butt going on, like, like a little butt thing, and kind of, we just had like boobies here. It almost kind of have a woman shape. I was all, okay. Like, I can kind of deal with that. But no brush, don't fall down. Oh, but now I'm to the vagina, the vajiggles part, the vajayjays, the vaginas. I just don't know how I want to work it. I have a good opportunity right here because it's kind of got this split where I could probably work one here, maybe, pretty decently. I think that would be a good one. It kind of looks like it right here already. You can't really see probably from there, but it kind of already has a little spot there. Hey, Erica, you know what I'm thinking about? And my buddy there at Just the Tip Tattoos there, he already said he would be down for it, but I'm thinking about doing a live painting class there just for the fucking giggles of it. Yeah, thinking about giving a little advo to it and being like, hey, everybody, come on in and let's fuck some shit up together, and seeing how that works. I think that'd be fun times. Oh, yeah, I think it'd be some fun times. And I don't really know if it would work or not, but I don't know. That might be interesting, just to see what happens. If anybody even showed up, I think it might be cool. Fuck, it's hot, man. I gotta turn this fucking my vent off or something. Away vent. Nice. Well, that just solved that, didn't it? Well, fuck you being too hot. But no, I thought of you in that aspect of maybe, you'd show up and stuff. Now let's fuck up a vagina. I don't mean that in like the porno sense. Ooh, I'm gonna fuck up that vagina. That's not sexy. I don't know where anybody thought that was a sexy thing to do. Like, let's talk mean to your vagina. I'm gonna beat that vagina like a, like in a fist fight. Like, but no, that's terrible. Don't do that. I'd show up for sure. Well, I know, that's what I'm saying. It'd be awesome, and then at least I'd have somebody there. One person would be there. And I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Like a bunch, I would appreciate it. So we might do that. Like I said, I was talking to him about it, and he was down. He was like, yo, fuck yeah, dude. I was like, all right, man. It's not too far from you. I mean, it is in the same place, so, obviously it's not far from you. Same town area, so. Okay, this did not work out as planned at all. So happy that I did it. Have no idea what the fuck is going on here. Vaginas may not be a part of this. Might have been a good idea, but in practical application, the idea might not actually happen now. So hang on a second. Let me just see. Maybe I don't know what vaginas actually look like. All right, let's be honest. That's really what it is. I have no idea what vaginas actually look like. That was kind of sexy, but I don't understand why. What? Me being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the vagina. Let's not say that ever again. It's okay. Yeah, I don't think I know what vaginas actually look like is the problem. I think I've got a misconstrued idea of how it should look. So, yeah, that's probably what's going on here. I started it with a good idea, and then it just kind of said, nope. I mean, I'm going to continue here in a minute and try to put a pee-pee hole there or something. Oh, God. What is your life? What is my life? I'm like, I'm gonna draw a pee-pee hole here. That's my life. What the fuck am I doing? Let me draw a vagina pee-pee hole on my meat tower. How many times can you say that in a day? Let me draw a pee-pee hole in my vagina on my meat tower. That's gonna be my my update for my Facebook here in a minute. I'll be like, on today's episode, I got to say this with a straight face and mean it. Come for the taint, got a pee-pee hole. Bam, exactly. See, you never know. You never know. You never know with this what the fuck I'm doing. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I discovered, by the way, my friend, that I apparently don't know what vaginas look like. Yeah, I guess I've never actually seen one. I just pretend. Surprisingly, I guess not really surprisingly, I'm not a big fan of looking at vaginas. I never have been. It's facial expressions that always get me. So for whatever that's worth. But 110%, like I know a lot of guys are like, oh yeah, spray it for me. It's like, I mean, I don't really need to see your insides. That's not really that attractive. That makes you hungry. You're like, oh, cool, I could eat people. Explain to my kids then? No, it's all about facial expressions. It's, you know, when it comes to any kind of that, vaginas are yucky. Vaginas are yucky, but penises are yucky too. Genitalias are yucky. I mean, just period, you know? But the whole thing is, it's all about facial expressions and that whole thing. So even back in the day when I was all about, you know, I was a young man, I was like, ooh, pornography. Vaginas never really attracted me. It was the women's facial expressions. It's the sounds for me. See? That's what I'm saying. Like everybody kind of has a different, I don't even know what you'd call it, attraction during that or some specific, you know what I mean? Like some people are like, oh, I'm a leg man, I'm a breast man, I'm a butt man, I'm a, you know, sounds man. You know, I guess I'm a face man. You know, I just like facial expressions and the look in the eyes, the look, you know, the face and the moves it makes, etc., etc. That's really the one for me. So, like again, the vagina. Like if some chick was ever like, "Oh, look at this," I'd be like, "Whoa, put that beast back." This is not Sparta. I'd kick it down the hallway. Jesus Christ, no, I don't need that kind of shit in my life. I don't need that kind of shit in my life at all. So let's kind of do this little number. Bring it around like this. Yeah, that was too much. Way too fucking much black. Hey, Christoph, what's up? And, well, we're going to kind of... Damn it. Why do you do this to me? Don't do this to me. You're still fucking wet. Bro, come on. Oh, no, I fucked all that up. Fuck you. Ah, oh, Jesus. Can we please stop? Uno momentos, por favor. We will make it. We'll get there with this. It may take a second, but oh, it'll happen, Captain. It'll happen. But anyway, yeah. You know, so it is kind of weird and unique, I guess, because everybody has their own personal, I guess you'd say fetishes or whatever when it comes to sexual anything. And, but people are into all kinds of weirdo shit, you know? And I say people are into weirdo shit, and people go, you can't judge. Yeah, the fuck I can. The fuck I can too. Watch this. It's fucking weird. Fuck you. It's easy, see? Watch, I can judge. It's totally a thing. And people can judge me. It's totally a thing. Because that's what people do. It's fine. So what? The thing is, the key thing is if somebody judges you to not give a fuck. Woo! Because if it makes you happy, fuck everybody else's thought process. So if you like fucking toes, putting your dick in between toes and being like, ah, fuck your stinky feet. and your penis smells like feet afterwards, fine, fuck feet. Fucking gross and weird. I'm going to judge you. I'm going to be like, dude, you have penis feet. That's fucking weird. Or feet penis, whatever. You know? And I'll make fun of you for it. But it doesn't mean you can't make fun of me for fucking, you know, tranny midget porn. Which is weird, by the way. Very weird. Don't look that up either. Or look that up. Don't look that up. But as far as it goes, midgets are weird. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning that in a negative way, but I've always found midgets to be a strange, unique people. You know? Oh, my wife's home. Watch this. I guess I'll have to get off here in a second. And she'll hurry the fuck up. Looks up tranny midget porn. Look up tranny midget donkey show. Don't look that up. I mean, it's got to be a midget donkey too, like the little donkeys. I have seen some shit. Let's just say that. Curiosity has gotten the best of my existence when it comes to anything like that, because I'm a person that needs to know things. And I'm all, what must my eyes see? Never mind. I guess my wife's just not going to come in here. Whatever, wife. You just be that way, wife. So I will work on this a little bit more if I can fix this area that I'm apparently terrible at painting. Because I don't know what it looks like. In fact, watch this. If my wife does come in, she'll make the joke about it. I have no idea what it looks like too, I bet. If she ever comes in here, which I don't know if she will. Maybe she's smoking. I gotta go put a range hood in over the stove, as a matter of fact, shortly. I should have done that before she came home. Crap. Oh my god. Our house isn't that big, wife. Just walk across the fucking rooms and come into the fucking room. Or don't. I quit. Meeting a lunar in person was great, weird, but great. A lunar, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, you're talking space things? I'm assuming it's a midget. And I say midget. Yeah, I say midget. Ooh, is it politically correct? I don't give a fuck. Do you know why? Because I'm an asshole. That's just the way I work. Again, here's the difference. In another 100 years, midgets, little people, whatever, they're going to be called spoons. That's going to be the political correct word for them. Balloons. Blink. I don't know what that means. Is lunar a balloon? Or is that a little people? So anyway, here in 100 years, they're going to be called something different. 100 years from that, they're going to be called something that we don't even understand yet. Because they'll be like, glorp, you know, weird noises. That's how the fucking human evolution goes. That's how we work. You know, right now, we got men and women. Well, now it's cisgender men. Cisgender. Because that means straight. Fuck that. Just say the word straight. But no, it's changed to cis. You know, and terms will change forever. So I don't give a fuck. People who are into balloon, what the fuck are you saying, bro? Poppers and keepers. Okay, I think you're just talking random shit now. Words. Are you having a stroke? Buddy, listen, you need to get off of here and call 911. You're just saying random words like balloons, poppers, keepers. Get off of here. You're having a stroke, my friend. I'm assuming this is like people who he held my attention for a while. I'm assuming people who like get in balloons for a sexual thing and then like pop them. Or midgets that get into balloons. Dude, is this dude like putting midgets in balloons? This is some fucking like Willy Wonka kind of shit, isn't it? Now you got my attention. I think someone got popped too hard. Okay, anyway, I'm supposed to be painting And I'm getting distracted by trying to figure out if midgets are being trapped in balloons, because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. You can't keep your midgets in balloons. Like that is, I'm pretty sure PETA came in. Yes. I asked like 15 questions, my friend. Yes, I'm thinking midgets in balloons, though. That's crazy. Weird. I may have to look that up. I'll be like, midgets in balloon fetish. Let's. My curiosity is piqued. Okay, long version. I don't need a long version. I just need to know, like, are we talking midgets in balloons here? Is this a sex thing? What are we talking here? That's kind of amazing. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there, man. A lot. Oh, fuck, that was way too much black. That's a lot to unpack, bruh. A lot. I just went silent for a second because my concentrationalism popped up. I don't know how to draw vaginas. I'm working on it here. It's not really a vagina at this point. I got to put like some lips on it or something. And I need to. Oh my god! I need to figure out how to draw vaginas. Wife, I need your help. And this is why my search history is weird, because people are like, I know the FBI has probably watched my search history a few times and went, what? Why? What? Because I do all my movie reviews and shit, and you know those motherfuckers, because I look up some fucking weird shit. I don't think it wants to be a vagina. You're probably right, but I'm going to force it to be a vagina. Pretty sure that's illegal. You're not supposed to do that kind of stuff. It's looked down upon, and then they'll call me a misogynist or something. Oh my god, here we go. Oh, but it says Seymour, and I can't see more. His name is Buster of Buster's World. He told me about poppers who are into sex acts involving popping balloons and keepers who have a fetish for saving balloons, and we went down to the rabbit. Because Seymour. Now, here's how the rest of the story goes. I don't even need to read it. Because ... There's midgets that are into balloons. And there's midgets that the balloons are into. And so they just pop balloons. That scares people. They're just into scaring people. I can deal with that. But I think my headache's trying to come back. Maybe I thought too hard about midgets and balloons. I remember like Howie Mandel used to do this giant human body balloon thing, and he'd be like, boop, 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 boop. Remember that thing? That's what I immediately thought of. And I'm probably not very far off. But it's a sex act, because I know a lot of people are into the S&M bondagey thing, latex suits and things of that nature. So I can imagine it kind of follows along suit there. And falls along that line someplace. But people who keep balloons, right? People who keep balloons, I mean, that's not really a fetish for saving balloons. I mean, you got a balloon collection. Some people have stamp collections. Is that a fetish? I mean, I guess it depends on how hard you lick them. How hard do you lick your stamps? I am spot on. Thank you. See, I know my shit. I'm a pervert. It's all right. I'm all like, if I had a balloon, what would I do with it? I'd stick it over my penis. Not that I've done that with balloons in the past, but I'm saying they cut off circulation real fast if they're too small. You got to watch out for that shit. And you can't lube them up because they fly right back off. It's ridiculous. But I've never done it before. I'm just saying. I've heard stories. Now, that is not proper etiquette. Jesus. Baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. I am gonna have to probably call it quits. Been doing it for about a minute 40, an hour and 40, but I am my wife's home and she hasn't come in here yet, so I'm gonna have to go see if she died in the kitchen. But I'm also
Well, husband, we have to venture into the wastelands today and brave the Walmarts.
and speak of my wife not being dead, here she is. And take them off cars, take them home and save them. Huh. Yeah, is that your
I've got
list?
a list.
Does that list include
Nothing that you guys might need because I put down stuff for Christmas dinner.
well, hang on a minute, man.
So if you need to add stuff to it, here's the list. Here's a pen.
I forgot what I needed.
Well, you better find out.
Jeez, that's what she was in that kitchen doing. She didn't die. She just was writing an aggressive Christmas Day list. Ah, here she's back. Wife, I may have to stare at your vagina
Why? What?
because I may have to paint stuff with it. Mm.
What's that?
Present for on Christmas for you?
You guys got me a present?
Dad did. Thank him. Hey,
Dad got me a present?
Yeah, Dad.
Nah, it's from Kyra.
No, he tried to blame it on me. He tried to give me all the credit. He said.
We're very
Right,
adult
but I
in
don't
this
get to
house
open
too,
until
by the way.
Christmas,
We're all
right?
very open about everything. So hence me talking like an adult in front of children. It's okay, nobody cares. Anyway. We're all very like everybody knows how the world works here, so
And then you have a present.
so no worries there. But that's weird. They save them, the damsel in distress sort of thing. That is interesting. The keepers go to car lots and take them off of cars, take them home and save them. Huh. That is pretty weird, man. But then they just save them. That's like a fetish thing, huh? I still just look at that as like a collection. Like, oh, why the fuck do I gotta go to Walmart with her? Man, I don't want to fucking go to Walmart. I love going to Walmart. I don't want to go to Walmart for all this crap. What the fuck? We don't need stocking stuffers. You've already got them a fuck ton of shit for the fucking stockings. Oh, sweet baby fucking Jesus. Anyway, ladies and gents, or gents and ladies, or anything and everything in between and outside thereof, I'm going to have to go now. Meat Tower started looking good, then it started looking worse, and then it started looking better, and then we discovered that I can't paint a vagina. And my wife said, what the fuck? I ain't gonna let you look at my vagina just for that. Well, I guess my search history gets to get a little weirder then when I'm like, Meat Tower vagina. Never look up meat hole. By the way, you won't actually find holes made of meat. I learned that one the hard way. I just needed a hole made of meat. Come to find out, that's not what they say, or that's not what they mean when you say meat hole. It's exactly what I wanted to see, but not what I got to see. I did get to see a lot of other stuff, though. Jesus, I got to see a lot of stuff. Anyway, but now it's time to say goodbye to me, and fuck it.